Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another video about my current custom projects. But first I do want to say thanks. I really do appreciate all the support you guys provide. It means a ton, even if you guys, okay, so I talked about this in the last video. It got 3 views. There are a lot more than 3 of you here on Patreon, so I don't get it. I don't get it. If you have not commented on that topic, check the last video and comment on it and let me know what you think. But anyway, thanks for the support, and here's the custom project so far. So for the one, I am making Bastila Shan, or whatever her name is, from Star Wars, and I showed you the body last time, so I've got some work done on the head. So for the hair, I've added the 2 sideburn thingies that she has, which is just not sideburns really, but they hang down kind of like sideburns, so they're just kind of windswept, and they're soft material, so they won't break. So that's kind of important. I put one across the front because that's one of her key hair features. I added a little bit extra hair right there. And then I cut off the ponytail that came on the figure, and I took a whole new ponytail. I drilled it out. I drilled a hole into the head, put a nail in there so I could actually shape the ponytail how I wanted and make sure it laid properly, and make sure that it was nice and secure to the head so that, like, you could pose it or drop it or do whatever you want with it, and it's not going to fall off. But then I also added some more hair to sculpted some more hair across the bottom to reshape the ponytail. Then I put some kind of like hairband thingy in the back there. And so the head's pretty much done. I got the chest ready, so I hollowed out the shoulders and the torso, so that can be sculpted now. I got the arms prepped. The joints have been trimmed out so that those are ready to be worked on. This, I haven't done anything with this because it doesn't really need it. I might trim the hips a little bit, we'll see. But I have the skirt piece pretty much ready to go. It's not really a skirt, but so that's going to go on there like that. I haven't decided if I'm going to actually glue it. I think I probably will. We'll see about that. I'm not positive on that. But I'm going to do a little bit of sculpt work on here, but most of it's going to happen on the torso. There's just no good way for me to sculpt this without it busting or popping off. So I can't really do much with that. But that's that for this figure. However, there's also this. She needed a lightsaber. And lightsabers aren't just something you can go buy for these figures. So luckily, my guy who does casting and molding had some Darth Maul hilts, which he could make for me, which that's helpful. But he didn't have any lightsaber blades, which is kind of weird. But he did have the ones that he designed, which were these kind, which are kind of like teardrop shaped, really long, extended teardrop shape. They don't fit properly in here, but I will make them work. And so we will end up with our dual lightsabers. So better than nothing. It's really the best I could do. So it's going to have to do. The customer's happy with it, so that's good enough for me. Got them in the right color. That's the thing, is getting them in the right color. Now for the next custom, I told you we're making a Catwoman. I'm still waiting on some of the parts to come in, so this is the body we're not going to be using. But I decided to use this head because it's a much better looking face than the Catwoman head we were going to use. We were going to use the Legacy Catwoman, which is just ugly. And it has a really flat face. So I took this head, I cut off the ears, I'm resculpting the head because it needed a little bit more top of the head. It wasn't quite the right shape. And of course I have to do some sanding on it and put the cat ears on it. But the face mask is actually the exact right look, so that was helpful. Needed to change out the hair though, so I pulled off the hair, and then I took the hair from this figure, the Marvel Legends Hellcat, and I drilled it out, so it's got a nail going in over here and a nail going in over here, and then the nails are also going into the head. And it hasn't been glued yet, so I don't want to mess with it too much. But I will glue that, so the hair will be connected to the head, and then I'll sculpt in those gaps. And that way it has that more flowy, vibrant hair that this Catwoman, the Jim Balent Catwoman, normally has. So we have to sand this and sculpt the ears and finish off the hair, and then the head's done. The body doesn't take a ton of work. I'm going to have to sculpt the boots and the gloves probably, and swap out some parts and things, and then full repaint. And then we'll have that Catwoman. But until I get more parts in the mail, I can't really do much but the head, so we're getting that worked on first. But the head's kind of important, and this face is just so much better looking than the Legacy Catwoman face. So much. So that's what we're going to go with. So that's it. Not a huge update, but enough. Customer's really pleased with the look of this figure so far, and I am too. It looks, like I said, it's an uncanny likeness in some iterations of the character with Evangeline Lilly, so that's working out nicely. I'll throw some paint on there and send him a picture and show him what this looks like. But I'll also show him this video, so I don't need to do that, I guess. But either way, that's about it for now. Thanks again for the support, guys. I do appreciate it. If you have any ideas for types of videos in terms of, like, I don't know, Q&As or other stuff, because like I said, tutorials are not always something I can do beyond what I'm telling you here. But I'm pretty much telling you everything to do for these things anyway, so I don't know, guys. It's not like, that's the thing, is like for tutorials, I don't usually know what I'm going to do for a figure until I'm already working on it. So I don't have the camera set up and I can't figure out what I'm going to talk to you guys about and that kind of stuff for that kind of thing. And I can't just make custom figures for tutorials. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think about all that kind of stuff. If you want like exclusive sculpting streams, which are digital, that's super easy for me to do. Practical sculpting streams, I don't have things that I can just sculpt. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about that stuff, and I guess that'll do it. So thanks again for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.